Was John Madden gay? I know a lot of people are like, well, why the hell does it even matter? So, look, well, okay, so I don't have the gaydar, okay? I've been around a lot of gays, I think, since really 2017. So I've noticed that they can just pick up on things immediately, right? And I would kind of be more suspicious and start questioning certain things about certain people because the reality is you are who you run with. And I'd be able to pick up a little bit more, all right? So there's a man actually I met in 2017. I think it was February 18th or 17th, whereby he had a really good point. We were hanging out at his place in front of the television, just talking. We did this a lot, like just stupid television thing would be on, or we'd just be talking and not even paying attention to television. And he mentioned one time it was a spectrum. He's like, Jason, you are like totally on the complete opposite side of anything gay. You're totally straight. And well, it's not about straight and gay. He says it's about like the affection people are into, whether it be from the homosexual side or just you need the opposite sex kind of thing. All right. And he had another great point in that, which I've always wanted this as well. I play basketball. I don't pat dudes on the butt. I've had some guys that do that to me. I can't think of any coaches that did. So anyway, well, yeah, there's been some coaches like, why? We're talking about a high five, So so he had a good point. He's like, well, Jason, why do you think so many people are into the patting the butt, and then of course wrestling? Because there's people that made some comments on my Facebook post. Okay, he's like, well, that dude right there, Jason, he's gay. I'm like, what? How did you pick up on that? Well, I go, yeah, I mean, he's mad about you being naked on the beach on Facebook. He's gay. He's not mad at you. He's just trying, Anyway, and then of course there's another issue whereby wrestling, he says, that's just automatic. They're just guys looking for affection from other men. Whether they're gay or not is another issue. And then you got football, okay? Why are these guys so into... Now, the thing is, for me, I wasn't so much into football for that reason, I think. It's just like, I don't need to be tackling other guys. I don't need them to be tackling me. And it's like, it's fine. It is what it is. But it's like, why are some people so much into this stuff, all right? Now, why I started questioning this whole John Madden thing, I watched a recent documentary whereby it explained that he was married, but 100% of the people in the video were men. Another thing, too, is that, okay, so why didn't, he's married, why didn't they ever, even show any pictures of his wife? I get it. There's a lot of people out there who say, oh, well, they're married, so they couldn't be gay. Well, whatever. And why does it matter? Let me tell you why it matters. There's so many gays out there whereby they're still being quiet about this. Especially when in the NFL, where you're shouting with other dudes, it's like you should really know this kind of stuff, Prominent man, John Madden. I mean, I think he's one. You really can't make a class of all time the best coach. Like Vince Lombardi's got his own class. He's himself. And then you got Bill Belichick up there. I mean, okay, so Mike Tomlin, for example, and of course, Mike Shanahan, okay? And there's a few others I would put them in a class together, but you can't make a class for John Madden. He's that big time. You can't make a class and put somebody else in the same class as Bill Belichick or Vince Lombardi. They're just their own person, John Wooden as a basketball coach, obviously. Yeah, Phil Jackson, what's up? He won 11 championships. I'm not saying he's the reason for Kobe or MJ, but still, I mean, 5 with Kobe and 6 with MJ. So he's that historical. He's that much of a big name. People don't realize you're not going to play your football on your video game. You're going to play Madden, and there's a spirit behind this thing. So I think there needs to be transparency. That'd be fair. That's why I think it matters. That's why it matters. So just come out, dude. Just come out. If you're gay and you're only into men, only if you're women, if you're a woman, only into women, just be honest about it. You know, there's people that are that way. You know, it's coming out more and more. But you got the professional football, and I think people are just scared to talk about it. Obviously, Barry Bonds is one I've wondered. You know, Jerry Rice is one I've wondered, and you gotta wonder, like, yeah. It does when you're playing basketball. For me, it does. Like, I've felt awkward playing basketball with women. I've gotten schooled. Okay. There's one girl I just could not. Oh my God, her name is Abby. She played for the Cleveland State Vikings, and she had this game I'm so unfamiliar with. She was running the point. Of course, that's where I'm playing too, and she would run around the 3-point line, and it just like, oh my God, I didn't know how to guard it, didn't know how to defend it. And then, of course, on top of that, she's a woman. So it's like, it's just different for me, you know what I'm saying? You're running with guys, usually. It's really a matter of just being transparent. Is it really? No, it matters. You're just playing a sport, but why you gotta keep, I'm not saying this has ever happened to me, but why you gotta keep, patting people on the ass? Or, why, John Madden, he just had to be so much into men. He said, I loved, what was it, Musburger? Pretty sure that's who it was. No, that's not who it was. It was the other dude, Pat Summerall, yeah. He's really into that. And of course he had a great relationship with John, the USC guy. Oh, come on, it's a common name. I'm holding this tablet up, isn't that kind of cool? I love the camera on this thing, but this I'll tell you what, right now, the sun's behind me, I'm like a big shadow. Glad to make this video. Oh my God, what was that dude? Not John Williams, USC coach, and it's very famous. Obviously, they both won a championship. The same, John Madden won a Super Bowl. He was actually his offensive coordinator the year before in Oakland. But USC won a national championship that same year.